What is it? Is it Santa? Hello everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Today's the day that I'm going to start putting the Christmas decorations up, and believe it or not, this is the before picture. This is the jungle room, and I am about to start the transformation for Christmas. I'm going to focus on the hearth. So I'm going to do what I do every year in the hearth, but also I'm going to add my new vintage wreaths that I bought. Not wreaths, garlands. Last week, I showed you them in last week's video. I'm going to put my Madrid white fluffy Christmas tree in there. I'm going to move the panther and the tiger and the lion and what have you. And I'm going to put the gold tree in the middle. This area doesn't normally look this sparse. It's normally piled high with receipts, paper, bags, bits of tat, everything that I just take out of my pockets and just drop on there as I come in through the door. But as I was clearing it and tidying it for you, I found a new Christmas decoration that I bought that I completely forgot about. So I have to be careful which way I reveal this. It was from TK Maxx. What was it? $3.99. Obviously, it's the peace sign, but that's not the way I'm going to display it. Right then, first things first, this area needs a cup of tea and a mince pie. There we are. That's better. Okay, just while I'm having a sit and a think, I'll tell you that I bought this house as a renovation project and I've moved straight into it. It's not finished. That was about 6 years ago. I absolutely loved every single second of it, but the best thing I ever did was take out a window that was in there and put French doors in instead, which leads you down the garden path. Honestly, it's just a dream. It's like a portal into paradise. And this is where Begonia sits. I picked up all her toys from the floor. She's one of those that brings me gifts. And she sits on this little African bed, chair, seat, table thing. Anyway, it was made for cats, obviously. And I sit here with a cup of tea, she sits there, and we both just stare out the French doors for what feels like days. Just days and days. I mean, it's not, but it's just like the best days of staring. Anyway, she's upstairs asleep in her sleigh bed. She loves it. I'll put in a picture here. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning and it's like night. But it's still warm, thank goodness. It's pouring with rain today. Perfect day to put the trees up. But thank God it's warm because honestly, the cost of living crisis is just so, yeah. I thought, am I going to be able to actually physically afford to put the fairy lights on the trees this year? I mean, is it going to cost me £1,000 a minute just to put the fairy lights on? So I bought these solar-powered string lights. I bought a set earlier and put it on one of the BG Gibb brothers in the garden, and it's lovely. It gets enough light just to turn on for about an hour, and they look so nice. They're such a lovely colour. I'll see if I can get a photo for you. So yeah, I bought 2 more of these from Home Bargains. They were $2.99 each. They were new. You know I love Thrifted. Everything here is thrifted apart from the Songe, the monkey, and the puma, but everything else is from the flea market or the charity shop from all over the world. Elephant Shelf was from car boot sale in Warrington. Fabulous. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll bother putting these on the inside of trees because I just don't think I'm going to get enough light in the house, in this room, to charge them for more than 2 seconds. So I might just put the electric ones on, turn them on for like 10 minutes, stare at them for 10 minutes, and then turn them off. I did have some fairy lights in the fire, which worked brilliantly. They were so atmospheric. They were yellow. One day I thought I'll clean them because they get a little bit of soot residue coming down the blocked off chimney. they've never worked since. So what I might do is try putting the red ones I got from Tesco last year in the sale in there, so it looks like a red half. And yeah, the garlands are going around there, big garlands around the hearth, the fireplace. Let's stop talking and get on with it. Right, I'm going to start with the gold one. I searched and searched for about 3 or 4 years looking for a vintage gold, like super gold, scrawny looking tree, Christmas tree, and I couldn't find one anywhere. They were all sort of rose gold or bronze gold, but what I wanted was super gold. I bought this tinsel a couple of days ago from the charity shop. They were 3 strands for £1, and what I'm going to do is use this to wrap around the trunk of the new tree that I bought because it's a bit too scrawny and it just instantly fills it out. But anyway, I justify myself because I bought this on eBay from a sole trader. I didn't buy it from like a big, massive corporate company supporting small traders on eBay, and they were fantastic. And he had about 5 in stock, and honestly, it's just the dream. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to crack it open. There you can see it peeping out, ready for its big moment. Here we go. You can see it's only 1 year old. You can age Christmas trees, everyone knows this, by the amount of tape they've got around the box. Hello. I love that classic Christmas tree box pop that it makes. I did it, unfortunately, and I wasn't filming, but you know that sound. This is the kind of person I am. Look, there are the legs, there are the lights, there's extra tinsel. You need me as your friend. There we go. It's not fully fluffed out yet. I just want to leave it like that to show you something, a little hack. A wee trick. So I bought that off eBay from a sole trader. I think I paid about £12 or £13, and it's a big one. I think I got the 5 foot, and I think that included delivery. And I wanted a thin, spindly, vintage-looking super gold tree, and it's exactly what I wanted. But the trunk, obviously, come on. For that kind of money, it doesn't have any tinsel around it. But for £1, I'm going to wrap around 3 of these tinsel strips and it will transform it, I promise you. So seriously, if you are just, desperately struggling but need a tree, go to the charity shops. You can pick up a tree even fluffier than this, even fatter and plumper than this, for about £3. You can get some extra tinsel from the box on the floor for about £1, and you have got yourself a tasty Christmas tree. So there we go. Look at the stem. It's not a stem, is it? It's a trunk. Look at the trunk. Oops. And there's the trunk on the top part. That is bare and sparse. So for £1, you can grab yourself some tinsel from the charity shop or the thrift store and just wrap it around the trunk and it transforms it. So I don't feel like buying a scrappy little cheap tree is going to make you sad. You can just fluff it up with some smoke and mirrors. There you go. I just wound 1 strip of tinsel around the top part of the tree, and look, there's the base ready to be done. Look at the difference. That's not even fluffed up. Luxurious. Spartacus. Oh, look. Look at his little trunk all wrapped up like a little sausage, like a stuffed sausage. Okay, now I'm going to poof the ends. Et voila, there we are. How to make yourself the most decadent, luxurious, super gold, vintage style Christmas tree with a cheap little purchase off eBay and some pimping up with £1 worth of tinsel from the charity shop. You're welcome. Do not let the Tories take your Christmas from you. Merry Christmas, Tories. Right then, that's grand. That was super quick. Now I'm going to put the next one up. Turn this jungle room into a Christmas tree forest. Lion's gone. Puma's down there. I'm going to fill this hole. I was just laughing to myself because Begonia's upstairs, sound asleep in a coma in his Christmas sleigh bed, and she's going to come down, and she does this every time I move something. She's going to just stand in shock. I just think, oh, what's happened? And then she'll just carry on with her business, which is normally eating. Okay, next one. Beautiful. This tree is my Madrid tree. I love it with all my heart. I left Hong Kong. I had to move to Madrid because of Brexit. I'm not going to lie, I was desperately unhappy about it, and I was desperately unhappy in Madrid, but I tried my best to bring some colour and some Christmas love into my life, and it was with this tree. I found one Chinese shop that had just like loads of colourful flowers and, you know, all the knickknacks and the bits and pieces that just fill your life with colour and joy. I found one shop and they had this tree, and I was overjoyed to find it. So it's going in its traditional spot. Last year I made the mistake of putting I put the massive tree in there, and it was such a job getting it in there and getting it up because it's huge and every branch is individually sort of inserted into the trunk. By the time I'd done it, I regretted it. To be honest, I regretted it halfway through, but I'd started so I couldn't finish. And there it stayed for the whole Christmas, and I wasn't happy about it. So let's just go back to the way things should be. This one, there, done. It will be there for my eternity. Oh look, those are those Tesco berry lights. I got another box because they were so nice. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I said, I'm going to put them in there. And try and trick my brain into thinking that there's some heat coming out of there. It might be cheaper just to burn the house down, to be honest. I was looking for those, but more importantly, I was searching for these for my previous video, which was all about collecting my Christmas decorations from around the world, and this was the thing that inspired the whole video, and I couldn't blummin' find them. There we are. 2014 is when I bought them. I ate the biscuits out of this tin, and there we got them. Are you ready for the reveal? Ooh-wee! Oh my God. Lantern decorations from One Chai Market. And hibiscus flowers from Causeway Bay. Oh, heaven in a tin. Fluffy, look how fluffy. Oh, it's like little bushy cat's tails. Pew, 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 pew. And you see what happened last year? The big tree that I put came out to about here, and I couldn't get out and couldn't get in. I had to shimmy around with the bin bags. It was a nightmare. Never again. This is where you belong. You live here. Hello to your golden friend. Yep, it's happening. It's definitely happening. I love this look. I love this combination. Ooh, I've had an idea. White decorations on the gold, gold on the white. Okay, so I've taken the broken ones out. I'm so upset about those because they look like candles and they were so good. Anyway, I did it. Just pop the gold ones there, just on the front. They're not in properly, just to see what it looks like. So I'm going to compare that, the gold, with the red berries. Let's have a look, see what you think. Right, I bought these ones at the end of last year in the sale. I think I paid half price, £6 for the whole thing. I hadn't even taken them out of the box last year, so this is box fresh. If they don't work, there'll be holy hell to pay. Oh, Wee, look at the light. Well, I mean, the camera is going crazy with them, but look at how beautiful they are. They look absolutely gorgeous in the hearth, but a bit intense because there's so many of them and they're quite bright. So I think they need to be dispersed around a Christmas tree. You can't get the full effect of the redness from on the camera because my camera phone's just freaking out a bit, but I can almost feel heat. Lovely, happy. Okay, yellow ones in the hearth. Okay, I've put the ones that I have with clear wire on the silver tree upstairs. So I know these are dark on a white tree, but hey, so what? A little tip for putting your fairy lights on: switch the lights on when you are stringing them on your tree, because then you can see exactly how they're going to look. Also, you don't get that terrible moment when you spend hours stringing them on a chair, you switch them on at the socket and nothing happens. Because if something comes undone while you're pinning them up, they'll go out and you'll know. Save yourself some time and some heartbreak. It's going to drive me mad. I'm going to have to take them off. This is just rough. I'm going to have to take these off, take all the brooches off the silver one upstairs, take the clear wired ones off and put it on here. Even though they sort of flash a little bit. Oh, bloody hell. Hi. Hi. Hey, darling. Do you like a sleigh? Yeah. Sorry, darling. I'm going to have to... I'm out of breath from the stairs. Oh, look. I have to take this off. Oh, bubble. Sorry, love. Here we go. Everybody off. Oh, this isn't too bad. I think I'm getting away with it. But don't speak too soon. I think I'm going to be all right. No jumpers, please. Nobody jumping. No jumpers, please. Everyone hang on tight. Hold on tight. Oh, what a result. You beauty. You beauty. Thanks, everybody. Well done. I told you. Desperately trying to find her a new scratching post the same. She's got another one. Well, she's got about 3 to be honest. But she loves this one, and I've tried restringing it. I've tried everything. I've searched for another one. The only one I found that was close to it, this thread string stuff that was wrapped around the pole was really loose. So that wouldn't have been much fun. That would have just got caught in her nails and just become annoying. So I don't know what to do. Jesus Christ, I forget about this every, oh my god, I'm gonna have a fit. Stay. I bought these in El Corte Inglés in Madrid for this tree, and it's got about 24 different flash settings, and I don't understand why. ¿Por qué? For what purpose would anyone want that mega flashing, super fast flashing? And it's the first one that comes on when you switch the buggers on in the wall. Who wants that? Honestly, seriously, get a grip. Right, okay. Everything's calm now. I'll just put them up. Merry Christmas. Oh, you pretty thing. Perfect. I'm just gonna give you a quick flash of something that I might have made a mistake with. Um, it's taken me about 3 hours. I'm absolutely shattered, and I think it's gonna have to come down. I was clearly very optimistic about finishing 2 trees and the hearth today. I think I'll put a few balls on this and then we'll just pretend that the hearth isn't happening. Oh my god. It's huge! Oh Lord. Cup of tea. No. Oh god. It'll take me a day to get it down again. Oh no. Right, that'll do. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please tune in again next week for the next instalment of Betty and Begonia's epic Christmas decorations. Also known as How to Create Your Own Vintage Styled Christmas with New and Old. Thank you. Take care. You know what to do. Just please subscribe. I'm banking on you, literally and emotionally and psychologically. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye-bye. Peace to the world. Except the Tories.